Imagine a city wrapped in a perfect stone embrace. Ávila, Spain. This is a place where the past feels close enough to touch, where every stone seems to whisper secrets from centuries ago. It sits high on a rocky plateau, its massive walls standing for nearly 1,000 years, guarding the city through storms, wars, and the slow march of time. These stones tell stories of kings, knights, and saints. Each weathered block is a page in a living history book, shaped by hands long gone. When you first see them, you can't help but stop and stare. The sheer scale and strength of the walls are breathtaking, inviting you to imagine the lives once lived within. They're not just old stones, they're a promise of adventure. Each gate and tower hints at mysteries waiting to be uncovered. The air feels different here, filled with the quiet hum of history. In the early morning mist, the city seems to hold its breath, as if waiting for you to explore its secrets. This isn't just a tourist spot, it's a living medieval dream. Locals pass through ancient arches on their way to work, blending the old and the new in daily life. As your train or car climbs into the hills, the landscape grows rugged, dramatic. The approach feels like a journey back in time, with the city rising out of the wild Spanish countryside. Suddenly, Ávila appears, walls rising from the earth, stretching over 1.5 miles, with 87 towers and 9 gates. It's a sight that stirs the imagination. It's one of Europe's best-preserved walled cities, a true fortress that has stood the test of time and remains almost untouched. Passing through the ancient Puerta del Alcázar, you leave the modern world behind. The thick archway is like a portal to another era. The noise fades, replaced by footsteps on cobblestone streets. The echo of your steps mingles with those of countless travelers before you. Inside, the granite walls feel protective, like a strong hug from history. You can almost sense the strength and resilience built into every stone. You can almost hear echoes of the past, a blacksmith's hammer, a market vendor's call, a pilgrim's prayer. The city's spirit lingers in every corner. Ávila asks you to slow down, to look closely, and to listen with your heart. Here, every moment invites reflection and wonder. Our journey is all about these magnificent walls. We'll walk their tops, peer from sentry posts, and imagine the watchful eyes that once guarded the city, and soak in views of the Spanish countryside. The vistas stretch for miles, painting a picture of Spain's wild beauty. Ávila is more than a pretty picture. It's a feeling of peace and connection to something bigger. Here, you become part of a story that began long before you arrived. So grab your walking shoes and your sense of wonder. There's so much to discover, and every step brings a new surprise. Let's get to know this incredible city, one stone, one tower, one hidden alleyway at a time, and one view at a time. The experience is unforgettable, leaving you with memories that linger long after you leave. Here, time slows, and every corner holds a new discovery. Around each bend, history and beauty reveal themselves in unexpected ways. Behind these walls, a special world is waiting. Let's step inside and let Ávila's magic unfold before us. Climbing the walls of Ávila is like unlocking a secret, stepping through a doorway into another world. You pay a small fee, ascend the time-worn stone steps, and suddenly you're transported to another era, one where every stone has a story to tell. The city below fades away as you emerge onto the wide walkway, leaving the modern world behind for a moment. Up here, the sky feels endless. The wind whispers stories of centuries past, and the air is filled with a sense of freedom. You're not just a visitor, you're a guardian for a while, walking where knights once stood, imagining their watchful eyes scanning the horizon. The walk is breathtaking. Crenellations on one side, city rooftops and church spires on the other, each view more stunning than the last. The path is wide and safe, perfect for strolling, pausing, and soaking in the sweeping views that stretch for miles. Each step offers a new perspective, a new photo opportunity, and a fresh angle on the city and countryside beyond. Notice the granite's texture, the wildflowers blooming in the cracks, and the swifts darting by, all reminders of nature's presence in this ancient place. Sometimes you find yourself alone with your thoughts and the immense history that surrounds you, feeling the weight and wonder of centuries. It's a meditative, calming experience where the world seems to slow down and every breath feels deeper. This isn't a rushed tour, it's a personal journey, one you can savor at your own pace, letting the atmosphere sink in. Sit on a stone bench, be present, and let the past surround you, imagining the lives that have passed through here. Walking these walls is pure delight, suspended between past and present, between legend and reality. Imagine centuries on cold nights, generations gazing from this very spot, their stories echoing in the stones beneath your feet. The connection to history is real and powerful, a tangible link to those who came before. The wonder stays with you long after you descend, a memory etched in your mind, calling you back to these ancient walls. Avila's walls began in the 11th century, after Christian kings reclaimed the land from centuries of conflict and uncertainty. They needed a fortress so strong, no one would dare attack, a barrier that would protect not just lives, but a way of life. Legend says construction started in 1090. Thousands worked together, Christians, Jews and Muslims, united by a shared purpose despite their differences. Huge granite blocks were cut and fitted by hand, forming a defensive ring that would encircle the city for generations. The walls averaged 10 feet thick and 40 feet high, following the land's natural shape, adapting to every curve and rise of the rugged terrain. Built in just 9 years, their speed showed how vital safety was. The urgency was clear. Every stone laid meant another day of peace. These walls were both shield and symbol, protection and a statement of faith, visible for miles around. Ávila stood on the frontier between Christian and Muslim lands, a meeting point of cultures and a line between worlds. The city's many churches and convents grew alongside the walls, especially those tied to Saint Teresa, whose spirit still lingers here. Over centuries, the walls watched empires rise and fall, but were never seriously challenged. They became silent witnesses to history's march. Their presence alone deterred enemies, casting a long shadow of security over the city. Today, they defend Ávila's unique character and history, drawing visitors from around the world to walk their ancient path. The walls are a monument to resilience, faith and community, a living testament to what people can achieve together. They stand as proud as ever, a timeless symbol, glowing golden at dusk, echoing the hopes of those who built them. Every stone is intertwined with the city's spiritual legacy, each one a silent witness to centuries of devotion. Ávila's soul is built into its very walls, binding past and present in a powerful embrace. They are a beautiful reminder of the past, and a promise that faith and unity can endure through the ages. Climbing one of Ávila's 87 towers is like stepping into a postcard. Each tower offers stunning views, rolling hills, the Adaja River and distant mountains. The landscape is a patchwork of browns, greens and golds. Inward, you see the medieval maze of narrow lanes and squares. The fortress-like apse of Ávila Cathedral built into the wall stands out. Storks nest atop church towers, adding to the city's charm. The changing light creates a magical show. Morning shadows, sparkling granite, golden hour glow. Sunset bathes the walls in honey-colored light, the sky a canvas of orange and pink. Many visitors time their walk for this moment. It's unforgettable. From above, Ávila feels human-sized, contained, complete. The city's layout and history come alive from this vantage point. The views are more than pretty. They're a key to understanding Ávila. It's a panorama of old Spain you'll never forget. The city's story unfolds with every glance. Descending from the walls, you enter Ávila's living heart. The narrow cobbled streets are peaceful, perfect for wandering. Discover quiet plazas, bubbling fountains and granite buildings unified in style. Life moves gently. Locals greet each other, children play, grandmothers watch the world go by. Shops are family-run, offering crafts, sweets and local wine. A cafe stop for and a pastry is a daily ritual. The food is hearty, try the famous. And the sweet. Meals here are about tasting tradition and history. Ávila isn't a museum, it's a real town where 15,000 people live. The blend of ancient and modern is seamless. You might see a nun in a habit pass a shop selling smartphones. This mix gives Ávila its unique energy. The past is always present, but the future is welcome. Here you feel part of the community, not just a visitor. Ávila is the city of saints and stones. Its walls give strength, its saints give soul. Saint Teresa of Ávila, mystic and reformer, is everywhere here. Visit the convent over her birthplace, the garden where she played, and the monastery of the Incarnation. Her spirit of devotion and strength permeates the city. Avila's deep religious heritage is seen in its many churches and monasteries. The Ávila Cathedral, part of the city's defences, is a fortress church with soaring ceilings and stained glass. The Basilica of San Vicente, just outside the walls, is a Romanesque masterpiece. This spiritual history gives Ávila a unique contemplative atmosphere. Whether religious or not, you feel the peace and timelessness here. The city nourishes both eye and soul. The legacy of saints gives Avila's stones a living heart. Ávila rewards curiosity. Wander its ancient streets and discover hidden gems. Find forgotten chapels, ornate palaces, and quiet gardens tucked behind stone walls. Look for coats of arms, architectural details, and mason's marks. Whispers of history. Engage with locals. A simple hola can lead to new insights. The city's magic is in these authentic, unscripted moments. Legends abound. Ask about Jimena Blázquez or the Four Posts. These stories fill Avila's stones with drama and wonder. In 1985, Avila's old town and walls became a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This honor recognizes Ávila as a treasure for all humanity. The walls are unmatched in preservation, a rare, complete circle of medieval defense. UNESCO status protects Avila's unique character and history. The city's military architecture and religious heritage are intertwined. Every building and street tells part of the same story. Being a World Heritage Site brings responsibility and pride. Ávila is not just a Spanish treasure, it's a world treasure. When you visit, you witness a legacy worth saving. As our journey ends, Ávila leaves us with wonder and satisfaction. We've walked ancient walls, felt the city's heartbeat, and connected with its stories. Ávila is more than a destination, it's an experience that lingers. Whether you visit or just dream, let Ávila inspire your curiosity. Remember the strength and resilience of those who built these walls. Every city has stories. Ávila just tells them more beautifully. Travel with an open heart and a curious mind wherever you go. Thank you for joining me. Keep exploring.